Black True Crime is a podcast that researches and discusses murders committed by Black offenders. It is a podcast that anyone and everyone is welcome to enjoy, but it may not be enjoyed by anyone and everyone, so listener discretion is advised. Now, without further ado, this is Black True Crime.
Do not go gentle into that good night.
Hello, everyone.
Hey, you guys. What's going on?
I'm Kayla.
And I'm Kristen.
And this is Black True Crime.
Period.
If this is your first time here at the show, welcome and hello.
Hi.
Before we get started, we do want to shout out our Ukrainian listeners and just the citizens of Ukraine, because what the hell? They're in World War III, and our prayers are with you guys.
Yeah. And if there's anything that you think that we can actually do to support, like other than pray and well wishes, DM us and let us know.
Please do. Please do. Okay. So today we are going to be talking about a lady killer. Well, a woman that kills.
About time.
Time. I feel like it's been a while, and I'm going to be honest. I kind of hated every minute of writing this case. Well, we're going to get to it. So,
really?
Yeah. It wasn't that fun, but I feel like it needed to be shared. So.
Right on.
Right on. Okay, are you guys ready to start? I always ask you guys as if you can answer me.
They're here.
Yeah.
They're ready.
So you're ready. Okay, let's get started. Imagine living your life every day, minding your own business, and then one day finding out that the neighbor you never really noticed has secretly been watching you, coveting you, waiting for the perfect opportunity to rob you of the one you care about the most. Join us as we discuss the sick Brit known as Linda Carty.
What? I'm not going to like her.
No, you're not going to like her. Linda Anita Carty was born on October 5th, 1958 in the UK. That's why I said she's a sick Brit, because she's over there, over the pond.
Sick Brit.
Yeah. She was born in St. Kitts, to be exact. And I don't think St. Kitts is a part of the British colony anymore. It was in the 50s when she was born, but I didn't look into that. Kristen, what happened in Black history in 1958?
Okay, well, I really wish you had told me she was British.
I know.
Because then I would have looked up some British Black history.
I know.
Sis.
Kristen.
Oh, but okay. Let's get into it, y'all. Think about the time of 1955, because something really big happened 3 years prior in the States at this time. And it happened to be the story of Rosa Parks.
Oh.
On December 1st, 1955, Rosa Parks was jailed for not giving up her seat on a Montgomery public bus to a white man.
I wouldn't have done it either. To be fair, I wouldn't have done it either.
Well, at the time, this violated the racial segregation laws that Montgomery had and the Alabama state.
Yeah, I wouldn't have done it either.
So she got jailed, y'all. Rosa Parks went to jail, period. And at the time, this was a big thing. And people thought, I know a lot of us has heard about this in school. We know the story of Rosa Parks, right? People thought she was just a tired old lady. Her feet were tired. She really didn't want to get up. But no, Rosa Parks was a G. She was actually an NAACP member of the Montgomery chapter at the time.
Wow.
And they had been planning on doing some type of bus boycott or challenge the bus racist laws in Montgomery for a minute now. So she took it upon herself to kind of be the sacrifice, to be the first one to say no.
Yeah. Good for her.
Right. And from then on, because she's a bad bee. She was like, I'll go first.
Yeah.
You know? And from then on, Martin Luther King Jr. Led the bus boycott. It lasted for longer than a year. And this was major because 70% of the bus riders were Black.
Oh, yeah.
So if you're coming for the buses, you're basically coming for Montgomery's money. Even though Montgomery wasn't the ones to say, oh, we give up. It was actually the U.S. Supreme Court. The U.S. Supreme Court on November 13th,
1956.
On November 13th, 1956, the U.S. Supreme Court struck down Alabama's and Montgomery's bus segregation laws. Dope. And then within a day, I think it was a day later, Martin Luther King Jr. made a notice or a statement to everyone saying, hey, you can get back on the buses now. And then everybody resumed to their normal life. But that was a win for the NAACP and one of the first wins that Martin Luther King Jr. would have.
And think about the sacrifices they made to not ride the bus. It's a long way to get to where they had to get to work, you know?
They were carpooling, they were walking miles.
I believe it.
Riding bikes. It changed their lives. But they said, we're going to make a stance.
They don't make them like our ancestors anymore. Shoot. I'll tell you that.
They sure don't make us like we used to be. But yes, that is our Black History segment today.
So dope. I love being Black. Thank you so much, sister, for that trip down history lane.
You're welcome.
So I wasn't able to find too much out about Linda's upbringing, which was super unfortunate because I'd love to know like how it was in St. Kitts and stuff, but I couldn't find anything. But I did find that she had at least one brother who would migrate to the States either before or after her. And then in 1982, that's when she decided to head over to the States over here. And she was 24 at the time. So that's kind of where we're going to leave off. When she got to the States, Linda struggled, y'all. And I feel like a lot of immigrants do because you come in here, you don't really know much. And if you don't have family, you're kind of asked out, you know, in the sense. She struggled to find footing and to kind of like get a job. By 1992, Linda was convicted of auto theft and impersonating an FBI agent. Yeah, took a turn.
A whole FBI agent.
I don't know how that got there. I don't know where she got that from. She agreed to a plea deal and she only had to serve 10 years probation.
Okay.
Right.
Whoa.
So at 34 years old, she's having run-ins with the law. It's not looking too good for her as of right now. Oh, and the only way that she could do the 10 years probation was if she agreed to be a drug informant.
Yeah. So a snitch.
Yes, Kristen.
So they knew that she had connections. So did she have connection with drugs and things like that already?
Yes, Kristen.
Dang, Linda.
Yeah. Her getting hemmed up on the auto theft was cute.
Right. But it did not tell the tale of her history.
Of what she actually be getting into. Exactly. Wow. Exactly. Apparently, she was wrapped up in that type of lifestyle, you know? So she was like, I don't want to go to prison, so I'll just be a snitch. Linda, you should have did your time, girl.
Linda, you should have stayed in St. Kitts.
You should have. Well, I don't know.
Well, but it's just a mess for her, not for us. Who cares?
She should have came over here ready to act right.
Right.
That's what she should have done.
But I don't think she knew what she was getting into.
Well, we're kind of going to get into it. So while working with the police, she provided them with information that led to 2 arrests. But their working relationship was cut short when Linda was arrested on drug charges. She doesn't care. I think she was like, oh, I'm a snitch, so I'm working with them. That means I can get away with more things, you know? Didn't work like that.
And she was a drug informant. Clearly, she was going to continue to do drugs, right?
Or deal drugs,
deal drugs in some way.
Exactly. But according to Linda, this is not how she started working with the Houston Police Department because she went to Houston. They're in Texas. Forgot to tell you that. She claimed that she was recruited by one of her friends who worked in the police department and said that she helped the DEA seize thousands of dollars worth of drugs, which led to the arrest of like a lot of drug dealers. That's what she claims.
Trying to big up herself is what it sounds like.
Definitely. And I was going to wait to tell you guys this until later in the episode, but her brother ended up becoming a DEA agent. Yeah. So she was probably working in tandem with her brother to bring down these people. He probably had something to do with her being able to get that deal, you know?
Whoa.
Right? Such a turn.
2 siblings, each one on the wrong side of the road.
Different sides.
Each one in their own way is the wrong side.
Yeah.
Period.
Either way, by 2001, Linda would find herself on the wrong side of the law again and facing the worst charges you can think of.